those are high pings.
Yeah, we've got lots of packet loss going on, so that means a lot of skipped data going through the game. Seems like it's over now. Pings seem a little bit higher, but the packet loss has been removed, so we should be able to go back to normal gameplay.
Yeah, seem to calm down a little bit more. There we go. First one who gets slower.
One thing I never expected though is obviously we've had quite a few Brazilian teams that are interested. This, especially like this one, the one we played earlier, they still have a member with 300 something ping. I wonder where they're from.
Yeah, I mean, not only this team, but some teams actually try to set up an international team. You know, one from Europe and the other from USA, and one from Canada. And I mean, it's really hard to pick a server, you know, for all those different locations.
Zerka getting most of the action by the looks of it in terms of the scoreboard. 5 minutes just been hit. One support actually has no ammo at all. We're looking at the actual perks. I'm not too sure if I would expect any a full trader skip here. Notice how the sharpshooter just run out himself.
Yeah, I mean, do you think they actually will close that door in wave 7 or something, or wave 5?
I think the biggest question is it going to be too much for them to handle that the Berserker will have to be the front line? If so, he's definitely going to have to go to the left side and the door will be shut.
Yeah.
If they think they're going to be okay with the demo, the sharpshooter and the support, then they're taking a little bit of a risk, but we'll have to see how it goes. Bit unsure why they're not killing the Zeds. Seems to be running towards the trader first before they're actually going to continue.
Alright, see there's one left set. Coming there to the bank doors here.
Starting to see some more bright neon colours coming along.
Yeah, I see a little bit of that glowy stuff again. The map.
We seem to have the character this time, and we also, I think, believe one or two of the HSGs.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a shame the map's a little bit darker, you know, because that's when the real neon colors start to get their appearance.
Berserker taking a couple of couple of hits that they probably could have been able to dodge all three from the husk. Seems to be going really slow right now.
Yeah. I wonder if they're gonna do some full skips, but don't know. I mean, the circuit does do a little bit addition to that, you know, saving the ammo.
I mean, they're going to have to definitely work around this. We've got, due to the spawn rate, there's nothing really going on. But they are slowly taking damage. I believe the Berserker did have armor, and he doesn't now.
Yeah, seems the Medic's also a little bit on the right, to keep the Berserker healed, of course. And will help him, I think, when it gets a little bit tricky more later.
But it's also going to come down is, do you think they're going to really pull off some really risky move to try and save up some time?
Yeah, I mean, one of the things I always did myself, even in pub games, is that I went outside the door, you know, checking what's coming ahead. You know, do you have flashbound? I check around the corner, you know, warn the team.
Yeah. I mean, in this situation, I probably couldn't even do this spot.
Well, there's quite a few alternatives as well. I mean, some people use the trader downstairs, the love trader, so to say, with the love sign.
I quite like that one. But there is one major problem. It can cause that little half bugging at the bottom, you know, with the slope.
Yeah.
It tends to happen more on more of occasion when you're down there, because obviously where it's been used so much.
Yeah. Then there's still the spot at the far trader with the car. Very risky. But
I actually do like that one.
I think
it's faster.
Yeah, and there's another one there. It's like a sort of alley, sort of L shape.
Ah, right at the back end.
Yeah. And
then the far trader.
Yeah, they tend to come from two sides there as well.
Yeah, I believe I've done that once or twice. It can be a bit difficult. Depending on obviously the perks and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I guess one of the disadvantages of this map is because there's 4 traders. You got 50% on your right arm, you know?
Yeah.
The front of trailer and the right trailer on the right, and okay, maybe downstairs, but yeah. So yeah, trader-wise, it's not too bad.
We're just having a quick look through their ammo. They're all roughly at either half of their ammo left or under. Siren getting a good amount of health damage there.
Still one left.
Actually, there is one area we have not spoke about, actually. And we have seen a team try it. And that is actually the warehouse.
True. I've also myself hold it outside here with the car. In public matches, but I think I'm not sure if I recall what kind of difficulty it was. But that spot outside is really nice for the pet, you know, with the car, because you can use him as sort of shield against the rocket. It's nice. Then again, I've seen him also spawning in the building, so if he jumps down, you're pretty much lifting your pants up there.
Yeah, I have seen before when I did try and train this map, we did have him spawn up, and as we was in the cutscene, he killed 4 of us.
Right.
With a rocket. He was very unlucky on that time.
Well, there we go, wave 4. Clock hitting 30 minutes right now. Seems the sharpshooter is going a little bit with that classic layout, hand cannon and a nice crossbow. Kind of funny, with the old days when you didn't have those DLC packs, how standard it was, you know? Crossbow and the hand cannon. You know, you didn't have those pistols, you know, MK and no revolver and no musket, you know? It was a little bit.
Yeah, it was a lot different. I mean, I think in them days, the actual sharpshooter itself was overall damage boosted instead of just headshot.
Yeah. I mean,
so everything was completely different.
I mean, like lever action rifle, you know, hardly anybody picked it. Same for the M14 EBR, especially for beginners. M14 EBR was too risky, you know.
Yeah, M14 people just didn't like the iron sight or the recoil. That was the biggest comments I ever heard with that.
Yeah, and also with the M14 EBR, how many times I've come across that people didn't know that there was a laser on it, you know.
Yes, I also remember them days as well. I remember finding it myself, and the first time I did it, I accidentally turned it on, and I had no idea after that how to do it.
Well, yeah, it's one of those weapons who got this, well, some call it a cool feature, but
I love it. I mean, that's one of my main reasons why I like the M14, because I'm one person who kind of trains myself without using the scopes, and having that red dot just improves my accuracy that much more because I don't need to scope at all.
yeah,
I know where the center is.
what I do like about the weapon is that when you got it aimed, the other teammates know you're aiming on that certain Z, you know, that's coming.
Oh yeah.
That gives that nice little hint a little bit away. Then again, in these games, I don't think it should be, because there should be way more communication than normal matches.
Oh yeah, for certain. Especially like, you know, making a team, you're gonna have some form of communication. You'll be training together. Plus, also, you need to figure out what perks will be best throughout the team. So you should have a general aspect of the strong points of the team being on certain perks.
Okay, I think that was a little bit the end of the 4th wave. This means we're in a way half-time almost. Not completely, but we're getting there.
Seem to be wasting a lot of time on the last few Zs.
I mean, this is kind of funny when people talk about time. You know, you walk away from the Zs, you know. Sometimes you have to ask yourself, you know, is it worth is it worth to leave Zs alive, you know? You're spending more than 10 seconds and you could actually you know, go to the trader already.
Yeah. I mean, there's always ways around it. They have a medic and a berserker. Berserker doesn't really need to go to the trader at all. I mean, it's only going into wave 5, so
yeah.
They should technically have their 2 weapons, or the 1 weapon that is able to stun, in most cases. But it's like, can you waste 20 seconds to run to the trader and then kill him while you're nearby? Which, by the way, the Zeds are generally slower than the general player, so that adds more time. Or can you maybe headshot them so that their body survives the extra 3-5 seconds? I think it's right about 5 seconds.
Oh, no dash! Yeah, dash! He was throwing a couple money in the trader. In the corner, he couldn't get it. Oh, I think this is our first Quake. And goes down pretty nicely.
Does seem like their pings might be raising a bit more. Not too sure if it's stabilizing or sticking high.
Yeah.
So just keep watching the connection.
To be honest, I haven't seen for the support specialist a lot of those combat shotguns. It's mostly been the ASG and the normal shotgun, and of course the A12 in the hunting.
It's even very rare to even have the hunting shotgun even used.
Huh.
Like as soon as they spawn, it's an instant sell.
I mean, I think one of the big disadvantages of that combat shotgun is also the price tag on it.
I do believe it's a little bit too pricey right now. You have 6 shots, I believe it is.
Yeah.
You can do that very, very quick. But then you gotta reload all 6 bullets.
True.
Takes time.
Yeah, well with the A12 it's 20 per mag and you can actually switch it and there you go, full mag.
Exactly. So in general the A12 is much more efficient for damage per second. And, you know, because you can reload and then just keep going again. Whereas the combat, if you fail the combination and you can't kill maybe like the Flesh Pound or the Scrake with that burst that you suddenly have, then you have nothing else to back you up.
Seems the ping goes a little bit high, so but they seem to manage.
Seems to have lowered a bit than what it was 4 minutes ago.
There we go, another squig coming in. Well, they seem to do pretty good with the squigs so far. Still early waves, but managing.
Well, the A12 I've noticed is doing something that not many other teams have been doing. It's aiming higher towards the head. I have not seen many players been doing that so far in this tournament.
Yep. What I've also not seen so far, and that's a little bit the funny one, is that when you go to the sharpshooter most of the time, I have never seen, yeah, despite their location, people shooting arrows in the feet of the clots in the first wave. So they can pick up that arrow again.
I had never thought of that actually.
Yeah, I mean it's a risky one because if a float piece is behind you then it's like crap, but you know, you can make split ups and it saves you a lot of ammo and it's pretty efficient.
Yeah. It's efficient ammo wise. I'm guessing like with clearing wise though, it's not the best of the time, depending on how your team is obviously.
Yep. There we go, now M32 there.
Stabilize once again.
2D skip roughly. Yep, roger that. You have already a time in mind, Flux? What are we possibly gonna see here at the end of the game?
I think I'll give it another 2 waves before I can judge. Because right now it's been a hit and miss, so they're going fast then slow, then fast and slow again.
Yeah.
Also, we have started to suddenly see some extra weapons come through, like the demo now has an M32. The other support has an SSG as well, so they are starting to get their damage per second up.
Yeah, one of the funny moments earlier today we still saw was that the demolition from the other team had the double one. Where one of the other guys actually bought an extra one, so you can have a double M32.
Oh yes,
That
when he
was,
was giving it to the support to pick up her wave.
yeah, that gave so much power to the demo.
Nice to still see some teamwork being involved. But also that allowed them for some extra wave skipping towards the end, like they skipped wave 8, I believe it was.
Yeah, I
For
think
the
it was,
trader.
yeah. Go, another squeak coming here at the front, but well taken down.
Taking a little bit of damage there. Losing 2/3 of his armor on this sharpshooter.
Yep. The demo behind is still quite full, I must say, with this M32. Units waste too much, and again, it's quite expensive to buy the explosive, so it's nice to keep that money later for pipes.
Oh yeah. Oh, Berserker went down to 41 health.
Does the medic actually has 3 medic guns? I see the MP5 camo, the Snyder, but I don't think he's got a third one, right?
I haven't actually seen too much. Berserk. Double chicken. The MP5. Doesn't seem to be wanting to show me what the other one is. No, I do believe it is just the two.
Well, sometimes the question is, if you got 2 medic guns, would you actually switch between them? And when you switch, is there enough time to make a third switch, you know? You keep switching so much that the first gun you fired is already recharged for a secondary heal. So it's sometimes better to have 2 medic guns and pick like a sidearm or something, or a pipe.
Yeah. I mean, in some cases, it depends on really, do they want to go for the more aggressive side. Like I've done in the past, maybe an MP5, just because you can heal twice in general, almost twice as quick compared to other medic guns, and maybe a hunting shotgun. So
Right.
it's like the Scrake. It's perfect for them.
Oh yes.
Scrake comes along, someone's tanking, you can have that extra double barrel firepower.
I mean, even if you stun the squeak and you finish with a double barrel, it saves the arrow. And to be honest, sometimes it's needed as sharp, you know. If you're the only sharp, arrows can be.
Oh, can you pause quickly?
Yep. There we go. A little bit lag.
Getting huge packet loss going on right now. Yeah, it seems like we're getting quite a bit of packet loss going on.
Okay.
Getting up to around about 60%, which is really not so good.
Keep me a sign flux if it's all okay again.
Yeah, it seems to be skipping up to 80% at the moment on my end. Oh, we even had 100 though.
Huh.
Yeah, we do apologise, viewers. We seem to be having some technical issues with the server. We did have issues with being possibly shut down earlier, with the host having some problems on their end. Seems like they might be still having some problems. Hopefully it'll be sorted out soon. Ah, no, it's back again.
Yeah, there we go. We're not cutting this cost of the team, so no, this isn't. He won't be charged for this at all.
This one's definitely, I could say, going on longer than it normally would. Right, I believe it has now fixed itself.
Okay, I will resume the game. Is that okay with you, Flux?
Yep.
Here we go.
Oh, and instantly has a flesh pound in one of their faces.
Ooh. Guess that's the more Latin way of saying there's a flesh pound coming.
Yeah, once again, we seem to be having a medic that is actually assisting in kills. We've seen quite a few medics these past 2 days, most of them being sitting in the back, mostly focusing on healing.
Well, they do seem to have the stamina here as team to keep still the door open, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, and the strange thing is, every team that's done this with a Berserker has always had the Berserker on the left door. This one's keeping them on the right. And it's wave 7.
Not bad.
Nice to know that even within the same spots, we are seeing different tactics being used.
Yeah, I mean, regarding trader skips, they do pretty nicely, you know, they seem to okay. What I'm still surprised at that sometimes with teams is that if you know...
Never mind.
If you know what to buy, you know, and it's only refilling ammo, you can really do it within 5 seconds. We've seen it with a couple of teams, you actually took 5 seconds shopping time, and that's gold.
Coming up to 29 minutes. Soon to end on wave 7.
Okay.
One thing I do find strange is that they do have 2 pipe bombs on the right side of the room there. One sign will destroy them though.
Yeah, I guess it's a safety mark for them, you know. Past that wall is unwanted territory. Then again, you could also still weld the door if it really gets too crowded, you know.
Oh yeah.
Well, talking about welding, it is a tricky door after all. I mean, a lot of times people weld the door and the wave starts, and sometimes it's too late. You already get sets behind it. They attack the door, more welding, and that's where you Need a support specialist to keep it welded.
Oh well, there goes the fire bombs.
Well, end of the wave.
Yeah, it's really rare where the door needs welding via support. I guess it's just safer that people feel.
Well, the thing with
Shouldn't be
support
safe
is
with
that
them.
by nature he seems to have the task, you know. I have
Yeah.
to weld doors, and I guess people say weld the door. The support is like the person who feels a bit responsible for it.
I gotta admit, I don't like it when people say that. But yeah, I can understand. You know, the support, it'll be the one most relied on for welding.
Yeah. Oh, there's a raging squeak there. Try to nade him. A lot of nades going there.
Just doesn't seem to want to die.
There you go.
There we go.
Oh, the demo has still bullets. Should have done that.
Like shooting fish in a barrel.
Bloody hell, you
They're not too pleased with that.
tar, mate.
Right back in there, probably a 30-second skip back.
Loading.
Alright. I must say, they didn't have the worst raiders, huh? All pretty close.
They're doing well so far.
Oh.
Flashbang from the right side.
Oh, nice one.
There we
Demo.
go. Taking minimal damage on the medic there.
We had an earlier little bit discussion about that harpoon weapon as demo. You like it?
It's a nice, fun gun. But in terms of wanting to make sure I finish the game, probably not.
I mean, I've used it a couple times on this map called Stronghold. And
I believe I played it.
yeah, and the thing is, there's a lot of places there where you can actually nail those things to the wall. So for some distance shooting, it can be also pretty handy. You know, because because you know it sticks to the wall, and it kinda yeah.
Not doing too bad with their time so far though. 33 minutes just about to be hit.
True. I think 35 minutes is roughly at the end of wave 8. No, I think we're gonna definitely hit the 40 here.
Great getting a few hits.
Ooh.
Hold on a tick, I'm reloading. Hold on a tick, I'm reloading. Can't you see I'm reloading? Cover me, I'm reloading.
Oh, another fleshy coming in from the front here, but
Nah. Just no.
well, it's great to see people throwing grenades because that seems to be sometimes not always the standard thing people do, you know. Yeah, the demo takes care of it, but you can still drop an extra grenade, you know. 4 people do it, it's 4 grenades.
Yeah.
yesterday. Guess a little bit of communication with the demo to see how full he is, and he does seem to run really low on that M79 there.
So he is. Probably just been using that for the majority of the game.
Ah, there we go.
New mag, give me a sec. Cover me, I'm reloading. Cover me, I'm reloading. Can't you see I'm reloading?
Oh, a nice hit. Stun stem both, but no, doesn't get
Oh,
close.
almost.
Give me a sec, I'm reloading. Give me a sec, I'm reloading. Can't you see I'm reloading? New mag, give me a sec.
They're definitely doing well. They're holding their ammo out, right?
Yeah.
They've all pretty much on full ammo.
One more left.
Watch your back, mate.
Darren get a little bit of damage in there.
Reloading.
And now she's taking a rest.
Alright, so we got finally the far trader again. Like a walk in the park here.
Knob off, you tosspot.
I'm actually quite surprised that no teams would rather hold this area here before. Just give them that extra 45 seconds or so.
Yeah, I mean it is a nice place for the pet, you know?
Oh yeah, definitely. You've got open space, you've got places where you can hide from rockets.
Buy something pretty for yourself.
And the medic has now bought the M703, so you got a higher damage weapon there.
Ooh, there's quite a few pipes on the front door there.
I believe that was 4.
Oh, we're not done yet. Wow. I think they're expecting big things this wave. But the only problem is one siren at the front and there goes the whole junk.
Yeah, that's 8 pipe bombs used on wave 9. Something we have not seen yet.
I mean, even if you do it, I would say do only 3, you know? It's too much this. I mean, what if a bloat also comes by? He's gonna catch it.
Oh, sorry.
Right, so the right pipe bombs.
Okay, that was...
Whoa. Okay, them ones actually got some use, but the right pipe bombs were completely wiped out by a siren.
Yeah. I think if I would do, you know, such a heavy stunt, I would actually save it for the last wave, wave 10.
Oh yeah. I mean, I believe the pipe bomb at level 6 is 190 per pipe bomb. I think. Been too long since I used it.
Yeah.
But that's 8 pipe bombs. So you're looking around about 1100 that he's just spent and put on the floor.
Well, the support does got a nice 3k there, so he does get some money. But looking to the overall team, I think they're quite already decided on their perk layout. So I don't think we're gonna see tremendous changes that require cash.
True.
Hold on a tick, I'm reloading. Can't you see I'm reloading? New mag, give me a sec.
Well, we're almost hitting the 40 minutes. 1.5 minutes more. So I think that's roughly the beginning of wave 10, 41 minutes. Which start to lead me more to 45 plus here. Maybe 48
Yeah,
minutes.
I do think we might be able to get up to 48 minutes. Up to. I'm not too sure about further than that, but definitely up to 48.
Yep.
Flashpound right in the middle of them.
Ooh,
Nicely defended by the medic there.
quite a bang. Ooh, a lot
Look
of
what they are getting in.
quite a bit smoke there, which causes a little bit vision problem.
There's a lot of damage taken split right across the whole team.
Yeah, medic is making extra hours in these situations.
But it's quiet and all you can hear is that one lonely crawler.
Well, there we go. 14 minutes mark here.
Yeah, and we got 34 left. They're doing pretty well.
Oh, we got a kill here.
Oh wow. Taking lots of damage.
Okay,
Well,
just passed
all
the
of a
game.
sudden we got packing loss. There was none for when he died. It was a couple of seconds after he died, so it can't really be an excuse for the death.
Yep.
Oh, we're getting a really high packet loss this time. Not a simple one like we have been getting.
Hmm.
I do believe it is now stable enough to actually play again.
Okay. There you go.
Straight to time, lads.
Hold on a tick, I'm reloading.
Give me a sec. Reloading.
There you go. Last one neck down.
Give me a sec.
And we're starting almost wave 10 here.
We have seen our first death, which is not the greatest time to have their death.
Who needed
Who was actually the person to die though?
loads of money?
Vinicius, which is the support, which one of the most expensive perks going.
They do have quite a little bit left there in their whole inventory. Look at the whole. Still quite a good
Oh yeah.
6k, 5k roughly. Oh, I see another pipe again in the beginning. Ooh, there's one really close to the shop there.
Bloody hell, what's he got on his arms? I'm reloading, cover me.
Here we go, number one.
Reloading!
Oh, number two.
Then we have a Scrag coming in. Was
Yep.
coming in.
Can't you see I'm reloading?
And then walking back out again. In pieces.
They seem to do the same trick again with that pipe on the right.
Can't you see I'm reloading?
Do seem to be getting a fair share of spawns on the right side.
Hmm.
Not what I expected, I must admit.
Hold on a
The berserker shooting the bazaar bow, but it's also pretty nice to use at the front, you know, because it bounced against the wall back in the room.
Actually, thinking of it, they got one sharpshooter, yeah? That's one stunner.
Yep.
The buzzsaw can stun.
Oh yes.
Do they have a stun each side? That's I've only just clocked onto that.
There we go. In the head.
Watch it! I'm reloading!
Okay, well done by the sharp again, taking that squeak out. Seems we're getting a little bit over the halftime here with all the sets.
Yeah, it seemed to be keeping in control right now. They did have a bit of a nifty start. Moving quite a bit. Medic's actually working overdrive on the Berserker right now.
The clock is hitting 46 minutes now, and I think roughly at 47, 48, no, I think 48 we're gonna see the pet wave.
Yeah, I do think I'm going to stick with it. I would say 48-49.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on how long they're taking the
Bet-
trader. That would be the biggest
Yep.
issue here.
And the petty, of course. Will they actually let him escape or chase him? Also, one of the fun benefits, they don't have it right now, but the fire bug, or at least a flare pistol, you know, it's really handy on the pets to keep that flame on him. Keep him tracked, and which the commando also does a tremendous job in. See
Yeah,
where the
I
pet
mean,
goes.
That's what I like, I gotta admit. Like, if you can use different tactics depending on what perks you have, like the firebug, you can just about see where he is at a distance because you don't have to see him physically. So
True.
you have that, I don't know, you could say like a meter away from the Patriot where you can still see the fire and you can take a guess where he's gone. The commander though, if the commander himself can see it, everyone's relying on the commander itself. If it goes round the corner of a door and the commander can't see anymore, that commander's taking the risk of going into the door. You know, go through the door and then having it in his face.
Yeah.
So, there's big risk in it. There really is. But I guess we have to wait and see how these do. I think they might try and do a little close combat sort of tactic though.
Yeah, I'm quite curious what spot they're gonna pick. I mean, they're now this trader. I don't think in the room is a good spot. I think it's a death trap.
Here's some cash, guys. Someone take it.
Well,
I mean, the demo,
actually,
you know, the demo who's quite limited in the room, what he can do when he gets close.
well, not only that is he's now just bought the law, which means he needs that distance. So he can't go into that small room.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, pause it again.
Yeah.
Thank you. Always seems to be happening in the parts where we want to carry on. But it does seem like he's now gone stable again.
Okay.
Yep, roger that.
Alright, he's coming from that stairs up.
Now that's not what I expected. The demo is actually on the ground floor.
Hmm.
Normally you would see him trying to get some height to get the perfect shot.
Oh. Locked there by the me. Oh, another one. Oh, he's running. Yeah, he got away.
And he got away.
It's a nearby heal, so he's pretty near. Meanwhile, these guys are busy with all the Zs they are getting. Patty comes up again. Oh, it's the sharps on the back.
Oh, they're putting themselves into a dangerous spot right now. Putting themselves in the corner with a pay truck is not a good idea.
Come on, guys. There we go, he went
Nope,
off.
he gets away.
And here's Johnny.
Oh, very close, almost killing him. And he ninjas away again. I believe this is the only team so far that we've seen get away all 3 times.
Yeah, this is gonna cost him a little bit much time. Oh, roundhouse swing. But there we go.
And it goes down.
A nice solid 50 minutes roughly.
50 minutes and 2 seconds. Definitely well played there. They did lose a bit of time by constantly allowing the Patriot to get away.
Yep.
A little bit shocked how they didn't try and stick him there, especially when they had a Berserker and a Medic. They could have taken the odd damage in return. In turns.
Yeah, so this was the final match of the day, and we're going to give you the results tomorrow and send a mail out there to you guys who passed to the next round of the tournament. So we're going to thank everybody for watching, and Flux here for doing commentary with me today.
Yeah, no problem.
So we're going to see you guys next weekend, where there's the quarterfinals, and we're going to decide who goes further. We're not going to use the same maps anymore because we go to the medium map tier, which means people get different maps and yeah, a little bit more difficult stuff like Bedlam, Waterworks, and those kind of maps. So we're gonna put more pressure on the teams, and we're going to see who's gonna survive in the end. So
yeah, it should be really interesting next week.
yeah, this is the map where you get a little bit more open areas, you know, more risk. Yeah, it's the more difficult set. So hey,
But you know the best bit about it, sorry? There's no more divide.
So once more, thanks for watching, people, and I will say have a good evening or night.